Does this camp feel a little different with the laughing and the sort of joy we're playing with?
Yeah, I mean it's been fun. We've been able to compete a lot, which is fun to a basketball player. So like we're in a good space, especially after last season. So just hopefully keep this going forward.
What are you seeing in some of these scrimmages and just the level of competition?
I think everyone's trying. Everyone's trying to pick up the concepts, trying to pick up, be aggressive, offensively, defensively, things like that. So I feel like there's not one person that's been lazy or lack of effort, and I feel like that's a good sign.
If your squad loses to third squad, what kind of goes through your mind? How long do you kind of wear that for?
I mean, I think you guys saw the last one, but before that, we ran the table. But I mean, I feel like that just shows the depth that we have. Like our young guys have been really good, and things like that. So, and that means they're getting more comfortable, which is a good sign.
I mean, does it give them like a confidence? And you were kind of in their situation, maybe not third, but
yeah,
you know, a moment like that. What kind of confidence do you think you have?
Yeah, especially guys in their first training camp. It's a big confidence when you're beating guys that have years in the league and things like that. So I think it's a good thing that they're able to compete with us. That shows that we have depth that we can go to at any point. So
how is that starting 5 unit? I know Dennis is new, but getting more acclimated with Zach and DeRozan, just how do you feel about that starting 5 and how you're going to try together?
I mean, we're putting in new stuff, which is good. I feel like there's more movement going around and things like that, which we didn't have last year. So obviously with Dennis being back, obviously he was at the Eurobasket, things like that. So he wasn't with us the past 2 weeks, and he's still getting used to everything, but he's been doing a good job. It's been fun playing with him so far.
Offensively, what is your role? More coming out of the DHO and then going out from 3 and maybe driving lane if they go after that, or just what does the new offense look for you and what they're after?
Just be aggressive. They're using me more than they did last year, especially coming out of the corner and in transition and things like that. So it's not like a specific thing, like you got to catch and shoot off the DHO or anything like that. It's really just use my talent and ability to get a basket or get downhill, get fouled, hit a knockdown shot, and just different things like that.
Keegan,
Doug's directive, smile, doing well with that, those 3 things that he's asking you to do?
I mean, I already did that, so I don't know what he was talking about. So, yeah, no, go ahead.
Keegan, at Media Day, you talked about the importance of catching a flow. Besides seeing the ball go through the basket, what goes into that in your game?
Just being aggressive defensively. I think that's the most fun when you're able to pick up 94 feet and make the other player uncomfortable, the other team uncomfortable. And obviously, it's just knocking down shots, being able to have the ball, touch the ball is the biggest thing when you're talking about flow. When you don't touch the ball for 5 minutes, it's hard to get into a flow. So that's kind of just what I was playing for.
Keegan, Doug mentioned that he wanted to see you get up at least 10 shots this season. Are you working on that goal?
I mean, it's not necessarily a goal. It's just more of me being aggressive on the offensive side. But he obviously wants me to shoot when I'm open, and I've done a good job of that so far. And it's not necessarily like you gotta get up 10 shots a game or 10 threes a game. That's tough. So.
What's your assessment of like Meek so far, and what kinds of things do you think he'll be able to do in his
I think he's been good, especially offensively, picking up our concepts. I think he's been playing the DHOs and the pick and roll as well, and being a weak side defender. And I feel like the more he's aggressive, the more it helps us. So I feel like he's been doing a really good job just on both ends of the court, and obviously contributing a lot in the training camp so far.
What stood out to you guys, to you about how you guys are playing defensively right now? Like, are you noticing the physicality or the things that Doug's doing to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you see different guys trying, which is the biggest thing. Trying to slide their feet, stay in front of the ball, and things like that. So, obviously with Dennis, it helps me a lot in the starting unit to pick up full court, disrupt the ball handle, things like that. So, we've seen improvement. At this point, it's just going out against someone else and going out against the opponent, obviously making that happen in the game. So, you can't really just do it in practice and not do it in games. So.
Last season, you had a pretty extreme level of defensive responsibility. Are you expecting that same level, or are they easing off on that side to allow you to do more on the offensive end?
I think with Dennis, obviously it helps. I won't guard as many point guards as I did. Obviously they'll be versatile in where I guard. Obviously the best player on the court. But obviously Dennis is the able to do that too. So it'll be interesting to see once we get into the season.
Doug talked about you hunting shots and wanting to do that a little bit more. What's the process of identifying what those looks are, and how helpful is it for you to have those specific spots?
A lot of transition, trying to find space in transition to either attack the basket, bring the ball down the court, locate to find an open shot, and then just playing in the flow of our offense. I feel like with our offense, it's just natural to figure out a space and get a shot off dribble penetration and things like that. So I've seen improvement in camp, so it's just working towards that more.
Thanks, Keegan.
Yeah.